So XRP, Bitcoin, and crypto have all been a little bit lackluster over the last couple of days and weeks. Let's be honest, things haven't been going our way, but things might be changing. And I want to discuss with you guys some things you may have missed about the new Genius Act bill, some speculation that's actually very exciting for what XRP might be used for, and I want to go over the macroeconomic factors that are affecting our beloved cryptocurrency market. I do want to give you guys a full understanding of my opinion on what's going on. So if you could do me a favor, watch this video all the way to the end. And if at some point you agree with something, maybe just smash that like button, because that's what helps this video get out to more people. And if you have any arguments, complaints, or comments, or opinions, or whatever it is, let me know in the comment section, because I love to have an open dialogue with each and every one of you. And just before we go further, I want to remind you that this video is based solely on my opinion and what I'm personally doing in this market. I want to also let you know that some of the links below are affiliate links, meaning I may earn a commission, but this will be at no extra cost to you. This content is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy sitting in his room. So for more information on this, head down to the description and let's jump into it. First of all, looking at the Genius Act bill here. A big moment for crypto in the US. I'm sure you guys know about this. You've heard about it. You know what's going on. But the act could mean that there are stronger protections for stablecoins, clearer rules for stablecoin issuers, and more trust in using crypto for everyday payments and savings. Once this is signed into law, the first of its kind bill would create financial national framework for stablecoins in the US, a major step towards clarity, safety, and even more real world use case. This is exactly what we want when it comes to crypto. Now, to zoom out from that, apparently this now means Ripple is legally allowed to offer cross-border payments to US financial institutions using RLUSD and XRP. So this is according to Smoke here, Smoke DQG over on Twitter. If you guys want to check them out, this is their opinion. But you can see here, state levels approvals and licensing. Ripple's regulatory strategy focuses on state level compliance, securing over 50 MLTs across the US, including approvals in New York and Texas, jurisdictions known for their stringent financial oversight. These licenses allow Ripple to legally offer cross-border payment services using XRP and RLUSD stablecoin, facilitating expanded access to the US financial institutions. For example, Texas' pro-innovation stance and New York's BIT license framework have strengthened Ripple's credibility, attracting institutional partners such as the Bank of America and Santander. So this is absolutely huge and could be well on the way to people's speculation as to where XRP could be going. I know a lot of you guys think that XRP's price is going to go through the roof because of this. So let's wait to see what happens next. Patience, in my opinion, is what is key. We can see the XRP trade here right now in 6% gain. We are down a little bit over the last couple of days, and this is fine, guys. I showed you firsthand exactly how I act in these markets. When we get these big pushes to the upside, I took profits from the trade. Did I know the price was going to come down? Absolutely not. So maybe right now it looks like it was the right thing to do, or I'm clever, or I'm some sort of genius trader. But I had no idea that the price was going to come down. In fact, I wanted the price to continue to rise. But what I have got over my course of trading here in crypto since 2017 is I do not know what's going to happen next. And how do I combat that? I quite literally just take profits when I see them. I'm not a trader who has exact targets. I'm not a trader who uses really in-depth different tools and all of the different things you can get. I use support, resistance, market psychology, sometimes some patterns, wedges, that sort of stuff, right? That's what I like, because I like to bet on market psychology. I like to be where people are not willing to be before something happens. And then when people are not willing to take profits because they think it's going to 100x the price it is, I'm there slowly siphoning out profits, just like we did on the channel. You saw me firsthand close some of the XRP trade. I also closed some Solana, Solana and Sui and Bitcoin, right? All here because I didn't know what was going to come next. What does this do? It, one, gives me clarity, emotional clarity. I don't have to be like, oh, I should have taken profits. I'm so annoyed at myself, because I just did. And it also gives me dry powder to make decisions in market situations like we're in right now. I don't know what's going to happen next for this market. We have the Iran-Israel tension right now. We have different things building up that we're going to discuss. So I don't know what happened next, but I have the means now to act according to my strategy. All right. So that's what makes me excited in this world. And that's why I enjoy trading. We have such a volatile market, and that gives people like me who are traders the opportunity to profit no matter what happens. So that's what I'm going to keep hopefully showing you guys here on this channel. Remember, tomorrow morning I could wake up and the market could be at zero. All right. So, and I would lose some money, right? That's just one of the things that we have to accept in this market. Now, if you want to trade yourself, of course, we can trade over on Blowfin. Now, of course, if you do want to trade yourself, we've been speaking recently about BYDFI. Why do I like BYDFI? Well, I can sign up only using my email address, and I can trade with XRP as collateral. Right now, I have my XRP USD position here. We've got an open position with 3x leverage, and I'm using some of my spot XRP as collateral. So if XRP goes up, I will generate more XRP. Of course, there's a risk that it goes down and I lose some XRP, but instead of using USDT, I'm using XRP, which is so exciting because that means I can trade and I can slowly dollar cost average into directly XRP, just using XRP, never having to sell any, right? So that's why I like it myself. And I've asked BYDFI to give my XRP community an opportunity. So right now you can trade on BYDFI and you can get up to 4,600 XRP. Now this will be going for the next 12 days. So this is limited, but you can see we have events here. Each and every one of you can participate in all of these events, and you can get up to 4,600 XRP right now. Of course, terms of service will apply, so you can go and read them if you use the affiliate link in the description, but a very exciting time if you are looking for a new exchange where you only need your email address to sign up and you can use XRP as collateral. So check that out down there in the description if you fancy it. Now, we also have some exciting stuff here. X will be launching soon and investing and trading directly within the app. So Twitter X, you'll be able to come to X and be able to transact your whole financial life on the platform. This is the X CEO. There is speculation going around that this could be XRP, Solana, or Ethereum on X, or maybe all of them. And this could be a massive thing. So do you reckon it's going to be XRP? Let's vote on XRP here. You can see the majority of the people who follow Paul Barron right here on Twitter have voted for XRP. And this could be absolutely massive for XRP or whatever coin is actually chosen for this. So that's what's happening with the speculation. Bitcoin right now, $104,500, coming down over the last month or so here. But guys, if we look closely, previous resistance is now being flipped into support. So for this to hold up, we want about $103,000, $104,000. Well, let's just say this region to really hold, because what we want is to flip this support into, to flip this resistance into a support and head higher. Guys, what's important to note is anything higher than this exact support that we're on right now, right, has actually just been wicks to our resistance. Right, so this is quite a nice, potentially bullish retest that is happening right here, depending on how you want to look at it. Now, why is Bitcoin pulling back and bringing the rest of the market down with it? Well, we have geopolitical tensions. We have the Russia-Ukraine situation. We have the Iran-Israel conflict happening right now. And we also, don't forget, we have all this stuff going on with China, right, who are right now injecting billions of dollars in the market. But that doesn't mean we don't have the tariff worries over in China. So the macro is uncertain right now. That's why we don't know, or I can't tell you for sure what will happen next. But what I can do is I can make the best of the market situation. So that's what I try and do every single day, guys. And we can see, I think it's very important, if you understand this, you should look at the prices of oil. right? Up another 1% yesterday. Brent crude oil is approaching 78 a barrel. The longer the price retains above that level, the greater the concerns about risk to both economic growth and inflation, especially as geopolitical tensions continue to drive volatility in energy markets, trade, and elsewhere. So you can use this data, right? You can see the price of oil and see when the price of oil goes up, the market is worried that things are going to get worse. When the price of oil goes down, it seems that the market is pricing in less tension, maybe a de-escalation, that sort of thing. So it's just one data point that we can use to try and understand what is happening in the market without solely relying on the news. So with that said, guys, my trades are still open. I'm waiting patiently. If we drop down, I'll let you know if I decide to add to my XRP trade. But the best way to find out is two ways. Subscribe to this channel, or if you want to have your finger on the pulse the second I do anything, I have a link to the Crypto Strategy School where I post everything that I'm doing. The last trades that I opened were all posted here when everyone was panicked. So the links for that are in the description. And again, guys, if you do want a place to trade with XRP as collateral or the spot market or whatever it is that you like, you can do it all on BYDFI and get up to 4,600 XRP. But remember, only 12 days left. So if you want a new exchange to add to your arsenal, the affiliate links are in the description, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.